Amanda Saladin here from Love Life Yarn, and today we're going to be working this square pattern. So you will need 4 different colors of yarn. I used worsted weight for this right here. I used worsted, just different brands, and a size I 5.5mm hook. I'm going to show you how to work this pattern. You're going to see this quite a bit coming up on Love Life Yarn, with lots of different ways to turn this into something beautiful. So come along, I'll show you how to work this simple square pattern. It's a lot easier than it looks. If you can double crochet and single crochet, you can make this. Are you ready? Let's get started. To begin our square, we are going to make a magic ring. And the way you do this is you hold your yarn tail in your hand and you cross around your index finger like this, and then hold it. So you got an X back here in the back. Now reach your hook underneath and grab your yarn. Now take your finger out. You got this weird little loop here. Make sure that this side, the end is going off to the left. And now we are going to chain 4. So hold it right here. And this counts as a double crochet and a chain 1. And now we're going to double crochet, chain 1 7 times. So you'll yarn over, insert straight into the ring, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and draw through 2, yarn over and draw through the last 2. That's a double crochet made. Now chain 1 and repeat that 6 more times, so you have 8 little spokes on your wheel. Okay, I have done all of it except for my last chain 1. So you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because this counted as a double crochet. So we have 8 double crochet with chain 1s in between, making these chain spaces. The reason I didn't do my last chain 1 is that I'm going to change colors here. So that's up to you. You can definitely do this in a solid color. I like it just as much, but to help show the rounds, I'm going to do my last pull through, which for this round would be a chain 1 with my new color. Okay, so now we're going to tighten this up. So grab your little yarn tail and pull. Okay, I love the magic ring because it gives you a nice smooth center instead of a hole. So it might come a little undone. As you work, you can always just come back to it and tighten it back up, so no big deal. I don't really worry about it much till the end unless it comes really loose. All right, now we're going to slip stitch in the 3rd chain. So I have 1, 2, 3. You just want 1 chain in between, so it may be easier for you to look at this one and then come down. Doesn't matter, but just make sure you have a chain space there. Okay, so just slip stitch into this to close the ring. And if you change colors, kind of tug on these a little bit to get them nice and tight. And there is our first round. So our nice center. All right, to turn our circle into a square, we're going to alternate working a single crochet in a chain space and 5 double crochet to make a fan. So here is how we do that. First, we'll chain 1 to bring our yarn up to the height of a single crochet. And right in this hole here, we're going to single crochet. So you insert your hook, yarn over and draw up a loop, yarn over and draw through both. Super simple, right? Now ignore the double crochet and go over to this chain space. You're going to work 5 double crochet here. We already did double crochets, so we'll work 5. Gives us a nice fan shape. Okay, and now we're going to repeat that 3 more times. So single, 5 double, single, 5 double, single, 5 double. Go ahead and repeat that around. All right, since I'm changing colors again, I worked to the last 2 loops of my double crochet and pulled through with the new color. And now we'll slip stitch into our single crochet. And we'll pull it, give it a little tug there. There we go. And now we are ready to keep going with our next row, which is chain 4, double crochet in the same single crochet here, chain 3, and then we'll do that double, chain 1, double, right, and all in the same place here. We're setting ourselves up for a 2-row repeat that we'll use the single crochet and then the fan of 5 double crochet and this row right here. That's round, I should say. Now chain 3. My yarn is creeping up on me. I'm sure you guys never have that problem. It's a new skein and it's creeping up. All right, so skip these double crochet and look for your next single. Our nice little V right here, so we'll work into the loops right above that. And we're going to work what's really a corner, so it'll be double, chain 1, double, now chain 3, and then work that double, chain 1, double again, same. Chain 3, and we'll repeat. So you'll work double, chain 1, double, chain 3, double, chain 1, double, all here. That makes a corner. That's our official corners of the piece. And then chain 3 to get you over this hump, and then work that same thing here. Chain 3 again, and we're going to join over here at the top of the 3rd chain. So go ahead and repeat that around for this portion. If you need help, refer to the written pattern. It's linked in the description below. All right, I've done one more color change here. I pulled through my last chain of the chain 3, and I join with a slip stitch to the 3rd chain, leaving a chain 1 space. So we'll slip stitch into this chain 1 space, chain 3, that counts as a double crochet, and work 4 more doubles right here in this same chain 1 space, so that makes one of our fans. Okay, here's the end of our fan. And now single crochet right here in our corner, which is a chain 3, and another fan in the next chain 1 space. So 5 double crochet here. Okay, now we come to this next chain 3 that jumps over one of our fans. What we're going to do is we're actually going to work around this chain and work into the stitch here. So find your center stitch. It's right here for me. Sometimes I had to count, 1, 2, 3. It's the 3rd one. You just single crochet into it, and it goes around that chain. Just like that. So it connects the chain to the fan. All right. We'll repeat this around. You work 5 double crochet, you work a fan here, single, 5 here, single crochet in this, and then again, fan, single crochet here, fan, single crochet here, and then join with a slip stitch right here at the top of your turning chain. You only had a chain of 3, so join to the very top one, and that'll finish out this round. So you'll do the fan, single fan, and work into the fan from 2 rows below. All right, here's what it should look like at the end. We've gotten into all of our fans so that there's none that are loose. And we're going to slip stitch over to our single crochet. So that'll be slip stitching into each of the next 4 doubles. And then into our single, which is right here. And now we're going to work pretty much the same as this round right here. You'll do chain 4. And now a double crochet in here. Chain 3. And we'll work double, chain 1 double for our corner. Okay, now chain 3. And we're going to skip this fan here. And right here in this single, we're going to work a double, chain 1 double. And really, you can work this pattern as large as you like, because however many of these single crochets and fans you have on the side, you just know that you work this V-stitch here into them. Double, chain 1 double. And then chain 3 to jump over the next fan. And now we'll work a corner, which is our V-stitch. So double, chain 1, double, and then to turn the corner it's a chain 3, and then a V-stitch, so double, chain 1, double. And you're going to repeat. You'll chain 3, work your V-stitch here, chain 3, corner, chain 3, V-stitch here, chain 3, corner, chain 3, V-stitch here, chain 3, and join to the 3rd chain right here, leaving that chain 1 space for our next round. And here is our square pattern. Now you can easily keep going. Like I said, with this, you would work your fan and then single here, fan, and then you would single into this right here, and you would work a fan into every one of these that you see. So I said as big as it gets, however wide, you would work a fan into your V-stitch, and then a single back in here, and then fan, single, fan. And then the next time around with these, you always would slip stitch over here into the corner and then work a corner. So chain 4 and this, and then double, chain 3, double, chain 1, double. And you would chain 3 over every fan. So if it got really big, you'd have a whole bunch of fans across the side of the road. As long as the row, as long as you chain 3 and work a V-stitch in between them in that single, you could really make an entire blanket out of this. So this is the square pattern. I am coming out with more things that use this square, and so you'll see it more and have more instructions for how to make it larger as we go. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Come visit us at Love.Life.Yarn for more than 200 free patterns, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.